I'm traveling stateside to explore a slice of Americana like never before. To get to the heart of the communities.
I am positive that is where Clark Kent grew up.
And the passions.
That is one heck of a handshake. Look at this.
That's a nice handful, isn't it?
Of the country's most iconic footballing cities.
Touchdown, Patriots!
First up, I'm heading to an unassuming Midwest town that's home to just 100,000 people.
All right!
Yet it proudly boasts one of America's most iconic sports teams.
This is Green Bay all the way!
The Green Bay Packers.
Super Bowl 45! Go back, go!
The team puts this place on the map.
This lady needs tickets.
Green Bay Packers is owned by the community, by the people. They don't work for us, you know, they're part of us.
But beyond the football,
I feel nowhere near as glamorous as I should sat next to you.
I want to get under the skin of the people.
How will I know what house is yours?
It's got a big Super Bowl trophy carved out of a tree.
The culture.
I have never been hunting before, on land or on water.
No.
And the town itself.
You live and die Green Bay Packers when you live in Green Bay. You don't have a choice.
Go back, go!
Welcome to Green Bay.
101 WIXX. It is Murphy in the morning. Katie and Nick, a couple minutes after 9 o'clock as we gear up. Game day coming up this weekend at Lambeau. Everybody's excited. What are your thoughts?
I'll be the guy. I'll take the heat.
I've been to America 100 times before, but I've never experienced small town life.
As a big city kid born and raised, you spend your entire life having the world at your fingertips, having everything around you. If you are in this town, what is there to do apart from go to see the Packers? What is making this town buzz? What is making this town excited, apart from the football? At the moment, I don't know. Ted's got a new lawnmower, maybe? There it is. That's so crazy. You've got people's homes right here, and in their back garden, you've kind of got something overlooking it. I don't know if you've noticed. Something huge just over there. I can't believe that. That is just nuts, isn't it? Look at the size of this. When you think about small towns in the UK and small clubs in the Premier League, those little towns and little clubs have stadiums that hold, what, 30,000 people? We're in a town that has 100,000 people, and they've got this. Look at the size of that thing. I almost felt more proud than I've ever felt when I walked into the brand new Arsenal stadium and it held a massive 60,000 people, and I was like, wow, look at this. Well, that's just ruined that moment, hasn't it? Cheers, Green Bay. I've only just got off the plane, you're already making me feel tiny, inferior. If your local club has a stadium that size, how many people locally support the club? How many people love the club? How many people are fanatical enough to make this exist and to fill this every week?
American football is by far the biggest and most passionately followed sport in the USA. And next Sunday, I'll be one of 80,000 supporters taking a seat at Lambeau Field for my first ever match. It's a local derby against one of the Packers' most fierce rivals, the Detroit Lions. To understand what the Packers mean to Green Bay, I want to meet the people who live here. And I'm starting with the town's newest arrival.
Hello, guys. Hi, I'm sorry to disturb you mid-session, but I heard that there was a baby with a Green Bay Packers hat on, and I think I found the baby.
This is Grayson.
Hello, Grayson.
Yeah, we were just here for a checkup, so.
Okay, how old is Grayson?
He's 20 days.
20 days, oh
Yes.
wow. So I take it that you're a big Green Bay Packers home.
Oh, absolutely.
So baby has no choice but to be a fan, and I take it.
Absolutely. It's just a life. You live it, and even coming to Bellin like I am, you know, with Grayson today, everything's Packers, Packers, Packers,
Yeah.
and it's exciting. He literally was born into Packer culture. We actually had him the day of a Packer game. I had to leave my house during a Packer game.
You say that like that's sacrilege. You say that
It
like that's something
was.
you don't do.
It was because I'm like, you know, watching the game. We had to DVR it so that, you know, in case we missed anything good, we made our way to the hospital and then put the game on right away in the delivery room because I couldn't miss much of it.
Now, getting a season ticket for my local club, the Arsenal, was like the proudest day of my life ever. Are you a season ticket holder for the Green Bay Packers?
I'm not a season ticket holder, but actually, we're taking him Friday to go get him signed up.
Wait, hang on a second. This is a newborn baby. This is a 20-day-old baby. Why are you signing baby up so early?
You know, it takes a while to get the tickets. I mean, in my lifetime, I probably won't be able to get season tickets. It just takes that long because people love the Packers so much that they just want to be signed up. So we have to start them early, and what better way than to go actually to Lambeau Field, sign them up, and get them on the list.
I thought that I was sort of one of those Uber fans who, at the age of 7, I got my first Arsenal kit, and I was like, this is me, this is the team I'm going to support for life. But I've come here, and I've met a 20-day-old baby who was signing up for a season ticket, and apparently, it's not an anomaly. This happens everywhere in this town, and that is something that is completely new to me.
Sports teams around the world have passionate fans. But here in Green Bay, there are signs that this entire community is completely obsessed by the club. The city's nickname even references the Packers' glorious history. To get the official line on this ingrained allegiance, I'm going straight to the top.
Do you think I'm dressed appropriately to meet the mayor? I suddenly thought, should I wear a shirt and tie? This could go horribly wrong. Sorry in advance if it does. So the mayor's actually invited me into the council meeting, and I just take a little look at his notes, and one of the first things that he's going to cover is Green Bay Packers-related stuff. I mean, this is a council meeting. It's in a really official-looking room, and I like to talk about football.
If you all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Just want to thank those of you who were in attendance last night for the Young Life event. That was well attended by the Green Bay Packers. You know, Jordy Nelson, of course, matched every donation last night, dollar for dollar. Although they're 6-2, they're telling me we're in for a good weekend.
We spoke about the score potentially, but this weekend, how great the quarterback is.
Thank you, Alderman Chris Weary. All in favor of that motion, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And those opposed, nays. The ayes have it. All petitions and communications have been referred to the proper authorities. Okay, clerk.
After serving for 12 years, Jim Schmidt is Green Bay's longest-serving mayor and one of the Packers' most devoted fans.
How you doing?
Welcome to Green Bay.
Lovely to meet you. Thanks for having me.
We love our home team here, the Green Bay Packers, and not only the tie,
Look at that.
sport card.
Look at
On the
that.
other side, too.
No way.
Oh, we wear the apparel, and we've got some great gifts from the Packers. This was the Super Bowl that we experienced
Look at
down in
that.
Dallas.
So
And
that's 5 years ago, right?
yes, and to go there and win the game is just, it doesn't get much better than that.
Well, for that to happen while you're mayor, that must be a pretty special thing.
Yeah, that's fun. I mean, I look and I know that. Not only is it great to be the mayor of Green Bay, but with the Packers and then have them win a Super Bowl, that doesn't happen very often. So, you know, we're going to do that again. This is my certificate. A lot of people have stock in the Packers, and I just got a few different pictures.
We can't skim over this because this is a big deal.
It is.
Look at that. The plaque, it says Green Bay Packers owner.
Right.
And then there's your name
Right,
beneath it.
yeah.
To be an owner of the team that you support, that's a pretty big deal.
As unique as that is, a lot of people have that. We don't have one wealthy owner that controls the decisions, that decides if the team's going to move and take the profits. So the ownership of the Green Bay Packers is owned by the community, by the people. They don't work for us, you know, they're part of us.
Were you born and raised here?
Yes, I was born and raised in this community, so I'm a lifelong Packer fan.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you have any choice in choosing
Well-
the club that you'd support? Because it almost feels like if you decided, you know what, I'm going to be a Raiders fan, you'd almost be kicked out of the town, sure.
Well, I'll tell you, Reggie, you would not be mayor if you weren't a Packer fan.
It is Green Bay all
Of all the 32 clubs in the NFL, the Packers are the only fan-owned non-profit team in the league.
Reaching for the goal line. Touchdown! He's got it!
Winners of a record 13 league championships.
The Packers are Super Bowl bound!
And an impressive 4 Super Bowls.
The Green Bay Packers are world champions of football!
The Packers are so steeped in NFL folklore that the iconic Super Bowl trophy is named after their legendary coach, Vince Lombardi.
The Vince Lombardi Trophy is coming home where it started.
Owning a slice of this fabled club isn't just for city officials and wealthy businessmen. I'm heading to meet the Freilich Glocklers, a typical family of lifelong fans who are among the 360,000 devoted supporters who have proudly invested in the Packers. And the family home is situated just 52 steps from Lambeau Field.
The front door's open, look at that. Hey, I saw the door was open. I didn't want to assume I could just wander in. Hey,
Yes.
B. Good to
Yes,
see
that's
you.
the way they do. They just walk in this house.
I'm John.
You're John. Hello,
Yes.
John. And who's this little excitable chap?
Oh, this is Hammy.
So, are you as big a fan as Grandma?
Well, that's not possible, but I can get close.
So, what's it like in the stands then, across the street at the Packers Stadium? Because I'm going to be there this weekend.
Oh, it's all business. You gotta have your game face on. Grandma will tell you, you can't cheer when the Packers are on offense.
That doesn't make any sense. Surely, if they're going to score a touchdown, you're going to want to cheer.
Well, after the touchdown's made, but not while they're deciding the play in the huddle.
So you're the person that shouts at everyone else in the stand.
Well, it makes me a little mad when they do, but...
Has Grandma ever started any rows in the stands then?
She's feisty.
Oh, really?
She's feisty, yeah.
Just don't
I don't wanna
holler when Roger's out on the field.
Noted. I don't want to get a tap from Grandma, that's for sure. Look at these stubs.
Packer fanatic B became an owner in 1997 for a modest $250 and has only missed one home game in the last 59 years.
83, that's a golden year, the year I was born. Year of champions. Ice Bowl.
Here, you first.
Wow, that's history right there.
2 tickets, my husband's and mine.
That's amazing. You're not that long out of university, right? And it almost feels as though the town is made up of families as opposed to people of your age, because most people go to the bigger cities nearby, right?
Right, yeah, that's exactly it. Like, I love this town, but you don't see much of us 20-somethings wandering around.
So what is there to do? I mean, there's lots of sort of outdoorsy activities, I'm sure, right?
Right, it's really great if you're into outdoorsy stuff, getting your hands dirty and...
Is that your thing?
Yeah, I'm into that.
Oh yeah? What are you good at then? What's your thing? Are you a hunter?
Yeah. So Grandpa and he's taken me hunting since I was 4.
Wow.
Duck hunting out on the bay.
Right.
This is one of the best places in the world for that.
I'm here for a couple of days. Do you mind if I join in? I mean, I'd love to learn a little bit about that.
We'll see what's biting. We can give that a shot.
There's a horrible sort of epidemic that I occasionally suffer from, which is big city arrogance, where you don't really understand the workings of small town life. Tonight I've been exposed to a really lovely little family unit. Everybody is talking about their relationship with the Packers, their relationship with the team, and clearly family is a massive part of what makes this town so special. I think I'm starting to get closer to getting what this is all about.
I've seen how football is big business here, but other traditional industries have taken a hit in recent years. In the face of recession and the financial crash of 2008, approximately 10% of Green Bay's local population now live below the poverty line.
Awesome, lifesaver.
45 minutes.
Thank you so much.
This is somebody's starting point when they come and enter shelter.
Right.
I'm visiting a local shelter that provides a roof and hot meals to the people struggling to make ends meet.
So there seems to be a lot of people that need help.
There are, and I think with our meal program, the idea behind that is if we can help people stay in their apartments, stay in their homes, pay their medical bills by providing them a meal, then we are preventing a whole lot of people from maybe becoming homeless.
To try and raise vital funds, it's important that the shelter taps into the Packer brand, which generates over $12 million for the local economy at every home match.
He wants to start from the beginning and make a scarf.
All right. Is it going to be a boo-boo scarf?
Is it going to be a boo-boo scarf? I'll have you know I've got a very steady hand, thank you very much. All right, I hope you're ready for the most amazing scarf you've ever seen.
Usually what I do is I start in the middle.
Yep.
So that you can kind of, and you want to have it be the length of the scissors.
And a swoop.
Okay. All right.
Now remember, one swoop, not whoop, whoop, whoop. It's one swoop.
One
Or you
swoop.
get little jaggies in there.
Okay, one swoop.
You can stand if you want.
Woo!
You're dealing with a pro.
All your fingers.
You're dealing with a pro, ladies.
Now we're gonna move on to cutting holes.
Okay. I feel nowhere near as glamorous as I should sat next to you. How long does this normally take for most people?
5 seconds for the seasoned hole cutters.
That's not bad.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there. So how much are you selling these a time?
These sell for $10.
$10 a time, and all of that money is coming back here
Right
to the
back
shelter.
into our shelter.
So how many scarves do you think you've actually produced since you started?
Oh, my gosh.
What, 20,000?
That's incredible.
Yeah.
25,000?
Did you expect it to be as successful as it's been?
Absolutely no, I did not think this would happen. I thought we'd make a couple $100 and
now,
be done with it.
$50,000 later.
Correct.
That's absolutely incredible.
This impressive production line is made up of volunteers, including shelter resident Pete, who found himself homeless a year ago and is being helped by the charity.
How long have you been in?
6 weeks.
How you finding it?
It's great. It's quite an opportunity.
And why do you describe being here as an opportunity?
Well, it's an opportunity to become independent and productive member of the community again. It's quite a collaboration that goes on.
Yeah.
That makes that happen.
How many people would you say are living in the shelter at the moment?
I believe it holds 96. There might be close to 80.
That's quite a lot of people as well. And with the people that you've met, what would you say that you've learned about the town?
That all kinds of people can get together and everybody's pretty helpful. Like I say, it's a really nice collaboration.
It's freezing outside today, and at the moment, just over there, we can't actually put the camera on it. There's a whole line of people, and when I say people, I mean families. There's mums with young kids, there's fathers holding babies in their arms who are all coming in here to get a hot meal for the night. But this massive dining hall is about to be full of people because 200 to maybe 300 people will be in here tonight having dinner off the back of the donations from these scarves and off the back of the donations to the shelter itself. This place is doing an amazing thing, and it's incredible where the money's coming from that is actually making it work.
Joe, thank you.
Yes, please.
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
The fanatic adulation of the town propels players to superstardom and intense media scrutiny. In a town of just 100,000 people, what's it like to live your life in a goldfish bowl?
How you doing? You all right?
Good, yeah.
You're a brave man coming out here with just a T-shirt and flip-flops, man.
Offensive tackle David Bakhtiari has established himself as one of the key players within the side and has become a fan favourite since signing in 2013.
How does it feel being a Green Bay Packer? Because, you know, this is a very unique club and a very unique setup here.
It's pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. It's out here, it's got the best fans in the United States, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The stadium, it speaks for itself.
I mean, between the amount of people that fill this place and some of the names of some of the greats that are surrounding the top tier of the place, do you feel a level of pressure? Because, again, it doesn't just end here.
This culture's been accustomed to winning, so you kind of have a standard. You got to win games. You know, here, this is Titletown. This is where the, Lombardi Trophy was, graced its name. So there's definitely a standard here that's higher among other teams in other cities.
So for those that might not know much about the team and might not know much about you, can you explain your role as part of the Packers and what you do on the pitch?
Basically, keep the defenders from tackling anyone who touches the ball. So when you run the ball, we try and open holes so the running back has a crease to run through. For the quarterback, when he wants to throw a football, we try and keep a pocket clean for him. We're basically keeping guys away from anyone who holds the ball at that point
So
in
that's
time.
a super physical role. So basically, outside of this sport, if we got into a row, I wouldn't want you running at me.
I could push you, or I could move. I'm really good at moving things when needed. I guess I'm a glorified sumo wrestler.
do you want to finish that thought? You could push me what? How far?
However far I need to push you, I guess.
So you guys have had 2 losses back-to-back, and I'm sure as a player that can't be the nicest stat in the world to be reminded of. Just putting it out there, should things not go to plan, and it's 3 losses back-to-back, how is this community
Can't
going
put that omen out there.
I'm sorry, it's wood to touch. There you go.
There you go.
You're clearly not superstitious.
No, not at all.
By any means.
Not at all.
How does this community react to something like that?
I mean, of course, no one's really gonna be happy, but very supportive. They're gonna rally behind us, and they're gonna try, what can we do? Anything we can help, if we can scream louder. I know our fans are great at the end of the day. This place ain't going. This place is gonna fill up no matter what. Regardless of the record, regardless of how many losses we have in a row. But we're not thinking like that. We're gonna think in the positive. We know we're gonna go out there and we're gonna do our best, and with our best, we're gonna come out in the win column.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. Let's get that win.
Yes, sir.
Go Packers, go.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Go Pack, go.
Oh, how embarrassing. Go Pack, go.
You gotta have a little more enthusiasm.
Oh, sorry. Go! Well, should I shout?
Yeah, you can.
There's an echo. Go Pack, go!
We'll work on it.
Off the back of chatting to David ahead of the game on Sunday, I never thought I'd say this, but I feel a little bit more not only knowledgeable about the game, but also invested in what's going to happen, because it clearly means a hell of a lot to everyone who's in the stands, the fans. They really want this to be a success. But the players are the same. They want to win. They've had 2 losses back-to-back, and a win for them isn't just a win for the team. It's a win for the town as well. So it's a big deal.
WIXX is one-on-one with the boys.
Are you guys expecting lights and cameras? Look at this.
Tonight I'm joining B for a fans Q&A hosted by Packers star player Micah Hyde.
All right! Micah Hyde, a special Packer guest, will join us.
It may look like a press conference, but these are ordinary fans who have all won the opportunity to share the room with the players they love.
Hello, Mr. Hyde. How you doing, man? Good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Have on this crowd tonight.
I'm hanging in there. Jeez, it's packed in here.
It is. Doesn't matter if you win or lose, we still love you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot, seriously.
The craziest thing about this is a pro athlete who is hosting his own radio show and in front of a live audience, as well as thousands or maybe hundreds of thousands of people listening at home. This is just a very, very strange and unique experience.
Let's meet your guest.
This guy has been playing very well for us, a tight end for us, and making plays on offense, making plays on special teams.
Oh.
Justin Perillo.
Oh, Justin Perillo.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome, Justin.
Thanks for having me.
Green Bay fans have the opportunity to ask the players anything they like.
Oh, absolutely.
In a bromance, would you be Batman or would you want to be Jason Bourne?
I think I'm going with Batman, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Well, these 2 guys here,
Young Tristan, fire it away, buddy.
What's it like to be on the Packers?
It's awesome. It's just so much history in the organization. It's such a great organization, too.
Go ahead, Reg.
Hello, Reg from London. Do you watch British football, and do you realise it's the superior sport?
Wow. Wow.
No, I don't.
Actually, I don't, but I guess I gotta go start watching it now.
All due respect to the folks from England here, but I think American football is by far superior.
These players, they're millionaires. They play for a huge team. They appear on television in games that are watched by millions of people, and they're out here in this tiny little studio talking to fans from a small town on a real personal level, and you just don't get that. Definitely not when it comes to these Gasquillionaires in the Premier League.
Game day is fast approaching, but this morning I'm heading to the stadium for a different reason. It's a big day for newborn baby Grayson.
He has no idea what's happening right
No.
now, does he? Look at that.
But he'll be appreciative when he's older.
Is it commonplace then to sign up a baby this young for a season ticket?
It's very much commonplace. My sister, her 2 young kids, 2, 5, they're both signed up, and let the waiting begin.
Or realistically, how long do we think it's going to actually take for baby Grayson to finally receive his season ticket?
20 to 40 years.
Yeah, 20 to 40 years probably.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll be old.
That's
Yep.
incredible. I mean, the waiting list is huge.
We're on the waiting list ourselves, and we're in the 100,000 some.
I was going to
So-
say, do you know your number on the waiting list?
I don't, but I know it's like in the 110,000 range.
Wow, that's a long way off.
Yeah, so that's a lot of people to go through to get to us.
Yeah.
All right, we put Grayson on the waiting list.
Okay.
And here's the card
Great.
confirming it.
Thank you.
Nice one. Thank you so much.
All right, well, he's only 117,957
Oh, wow.
on the waiting list.
No way. It's a long old way to go. I didn't think it was possible for things to be quieter. They were.
But it did. It's kind of nice, though, to get away.
I'm heading out to one of Green Bay's famous lakes with John to encounter, aside from football, his favorite pastime.
All right, so what are we wearing, bro?
We gotta get you outfitted first, Mr. Hollywood.
It's like the world's ugliest sneakers, man. As you probably guessed, I have never been hunting before. On
No.
land or on water.
No.
Yeah. Great. All the gear and no idea. It is definitely a surreal moment for me. I'm going to try my hardest to avoid being the guy that actually uses one of these, because I don't know how much I want to shoot a duck. I don't think I want to do that today, even if it is something that John does on a regular basis. And, you know, this is normal for John, but it definitely isn't normal for me. So hopefully he'll get that. I actually think I've lost him. I should probably keep up. John!
All right, so this is it.
We made it?
Yeah, this is where we're gonna get them.
Now, it seems pretty duckless right now.
Right now, and if you're not watching, they're out there. Duck for dinner.
So what do? We go out there and
Yep.
dump
We're just
them?
gonna start throwing them.
When was the last time you stacked it and fell in?
Never.
Okay.
Space them out real good. Looks natural that way.
Oh, my dude.
Nothing to be scared of here. You ready, Chief? Got 'em
I'm
all
ready.
out?
I'm ready. There's
Go.
definitely a shrivel situation happening in my trousers. Beyond that, I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Yep. Got some important things for you. Here's your gun.
Look at this thing. Don't they give this to 2-year-olds at Christmas?
If you're good.
You're going to be using that, and I'm going to be using this.
Yep.
What on earth?
We're gonna go get us some ducks.
There's a slight difference between our weaponry. I've got a feeling John doesn't trust me much. You don't trust me, do you, John?
Come on, buddy.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look like we're gonna see anything anytime soon, if I'm honest.
No.
It looks really quiet out there.
Promising.
Maybe you can help me swat up on tomorrow, because it's the big game and
Yeah.
I've never seen one before. What do you guys do to entertain yourselves in the stands?
You watch the game.
But it's going on for 3 hours. Do you not sing? Do you not chant? Do you not eat hot dogs?
So there's the Packer chant that we're kind of known for.
And what's it sound like?
It's gonna go da na 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 na, and then that's when you come in with "Go Pack Go."
Okay, let's have a practice.
You want practice?
Yeah, let's do it.
Da na 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 na.
Go Pack Go.
Okay, but it's got to be in beat.
What are you talking
There's a
about?
beat to it.
Dude, I was born with rhythm. What are you chatting about? Da-na-na, da-na-na-na.
Go Pack Go.
Da-na-na, da-na-na-na.
Go Pack Go.
Are there any other songs apart from that? You don't have
So-
Utubi, Guna. You don't sing that?
I don't even know what you said. What?
I see, that's some North London stuff right there, man. That
Yeah.
takes a lot of work to get to that level.
All right, all right. We'll build up to that.
I think we got a duck.
Oh man, I wish I had seen them.
They just went.
Yeah.
Should I have been blowing this?
Well, something got them to come in. Maybe that was it.
I think my presence is putting off the Ducks. We're not exactly having much luck, but that doesn't seem to matter.
Top you off?
Oh, thank you very much. Why do you think people like me from the bigger cities don't really understand this bit of your culture, this whole idea of coming out here and hunting? Because the idea of killing a duck doesn't really appeal.
That's
to
the
me.
worst part, to be honest. I don't enjoy that either, but it's not about that. We had more fun coming out here on sunny days like today when there's no ducks flying and just talking, hanging out.
Heading out to the lake is a tradition started with his grandpa when John was just 4 years old.
There's certain things that Grandpa and I did, you know, you take the rolls and the cocoa. I haven't done it since Grandpa died. This is special.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing it with me, man.
You bet,
I
sure.
appreciate that. I think through meeting you guys, I'm starting to see what it means to actually be a resident in one of these towns that I'd usually sort of drive through and go, I can't imagine ever living there.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
All right. Oh, am I leading the way back? Yeah?
You know where we came from.
This could go horribly wrong.
John's a really lovely guy, and doing this with him was kind of cool because he not only explained it all, made me feel like I was part of it, but also made me understand why he's loved it so much and also why it's been such a huge part of what his family does. And the fact that this is something he did with his grandfather, who's no longer with us, says to me that this is something that is really special to him.
101 WIXX, it is Murphy in the morning, along with Katie and Nick, just a couple minutes after 7 o'clock. Big game at Lambeau, everybody's excited. What are your thoughts?
Those stupid Lions. I hate the Lions.
They have not won here in like 137 years, so I'm feeling
Anybody got a ticket?
It's finally here, game day. It's only 8:30 a.m. and the town is busier than I've seen it all week.
Go back, go!
Festivities are high and it seems like a massive party is already kicking off near the stadium.
Go back, go! Go back, go! You definitely ain't seeing this outside my favourite club. 3.5 hours before kickoff. People are still in their beds. It's an early kickoff today. Let me just make that clear. It's 8:30 in the morning.
In the parking lot, die-hard fans are gathering to tailgate, an important pre-game ritual.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. Not as good as you.
Are you from the UK?
I am. Okay, I get the feeling that you're a bit of a big fan.
Sure do. I'm a typical Packer fan.
Oh, yeah? You've got a couple of those incredible Super Bowl rings on as well.
Yes, I've got to put on my shareholder ring right now.
Okay, so you're a shareholder.
Oh yeah.
When did you buy your stock?
97 and 2011, so I have 2 shares.
What have you got to do to get a ring that size?
Well, not when you get 10 or 11 or 12. When you get 13 world championships, they get that big.
That's incredible.
13-time world champion Green Bay Packers. That's why we're called Titletown, right?
And do you tailgate before every game?
Oh yeah, right.
How big a part of the experience is this for you?
It is growing. It's the relationship. If you know, it's meeting people. I meet people from all over the world.
Okay, the thing that I'm trying to get my head around is the fact that we are here 3.5 hours, sorry, before kickoff. This is insane.
Well, that's a little late. Early. That's a little late. We usually get here, they open up the lot at 4 hours ahead of time, and then we get out here 2 hours ahead of time and park and wait so we can get the key spot we want. So it starts 6 hours before kickoff.
Oh my goodness.
Sleep's overrated.
All right, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna go and try and find a hot dog, right? I'll find one.
You brought. You want a brat?
A brat. Okay, I'm on.
And one last thing.
What's that?
Go Pack, go!
Push the boat out. It's amazing family atmosphere here. You've got people sort of shouting at each other, offering food. Sorry, bro. I just heard someone shout at their neighbour, hey, you want some chips? It's like, it's not rowdy at all. This is like a really nice little family gathering. And it seems as though this end is a little quieter than that end. I think it gets less and less crazy the further down you go. I've just seen a bowl of M&Ms. This is definitely the less crazy. It's hard not to get caught up in the atmosphere. I mean, between tailgating and all this colour and excitement and beer, you can't help but not be a part of the vibe. It's great. I walked out of this tunnel when this place was empty. And now, doing it while the place is full, oh, it's a completely different experience. Look at this. Whoa. This is incredible. I mean, there's a good 20, maybe 30,000 more people here than at the home games I'm used to. The coin toss is about to happen. I've got about a minute to try and find B and find John and find my C and actually enjoy this thing. It's been a long time coming. We're finally here. It's time to enjoy the game. I'm gonna go get a hot dog. I know those jerseys anywhere. Hello, guys.
There he is.
Hey, John. How you doing? There she is.
Hey.
Bottom line is, you need to get in the end zone to win, right?
Right,
And
yes.
that's points.
Right. But to get there, you have to go the 10 yards. Right now in 4 downs.
This is the moment. Go! Go! Hey!
Got the rhythm.
You did the hip-hop hands. Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you for the prep.
Well done.
Please, we rehearsed that.
Martin has it on the tee, kicking from left to right. Great to have you with us on a sun-splashed afternoon in Lambeau Field. And here's the kickoff.
Oh, yeah. Now, you were very particular about when we don't make noise. So when am I not allowed to cheer? Okay.
Starts the tailback, snap to A-Rod, throws the out, right side, got Devontae Adams, chased down by Russell. Rodgers looking, throws the go route, left side for Cobb, incomplete. Quick throw on the post, he's got Lance Moore in the middle of the end zone, touchdown.
Oh, that's not us.
I know. It's impressive, though.
Yeah.
I think I might have cheered for the wrong team just there. At the moment, the Packers are down. They're down by 6, and there's 2 full quarters to go. I actually sound like I know what I'm talking about now, don't I? So yeah, the Packers are down by 6, and John and B have suddenly gone very quiet. Come on, B! I'm allowed to make noise now. Yes. Yeah, right.
Press coming across the board. Blitz coming, Stafford looking, has time, throws the middle. That's intercepted. Detroit 4-yard line. Now Starks moves to the left side of Roger. Roger shotgun, and here's the snap. Scans the secondary, throws it over the middle, leap and
That's exactly what you predicted would happen. So what's the deal now?
It's going to be a 45-yard field goal. It's doable.
That's doable?
It's doable.
That's a long way.
If they don't get this, then it's over.
Come on, Mason. Brett Good, the snap. The arm extended. Here it is. Placement made. Kick is low and in. No good. And the Lions hang on to win 18-16.
Those are the breaks, man. Whoa. Those are the breaks.
I'm not going to keep you. I can imagine that you're desperate to get out of here, man. Thank you so much for talking me through that.
I wish we could have got a win for you.
So close.
I wish we could have.
One hell of a game. Oh, come here, B.
Yeah.
Oh, what a game.
If we'd have won, I'd have been crying. But now I'm going, oh, well, it must have been the Lions' turn.
Well, I'm truly converted after that. You've had me on a roller coaster of emotions today. I nearly cried at the end there. I'll let you guys shoot off. Lovely to see you, B. Thank you for looking after me. I think the strangest thing about leaving now is that this small town suddenly feels quite familiar. I think the club is as special as it is because it's in this town, because it's set up in a really unique way, and because the fans care so much. I wouldn't say I came here with my nose in the air, but I definitely came here completely confused as to why some people don't want to leave a town that is this small. I don't think this is something that I'd want for myself, but I definitely understand it, and I've loved every minute of being here.